Express Series, English for Marketing and Advertising, by Siley Gore. Unit 1, Exercise 5.
Well, all marketing departments are different, aren't they?
Yes. At my company, Ben and I are the marketing department.
I know what you mean. I used to work for quite a small company doing all of their marketing, but the company here is a bit bigger. We have separate departments for sales and marketing. So let me just give you some names. As you know, I'm the public relations officer here, and I report directly to Sabrina, who's the director of marketing. My assistant is Uwe. You can always give him a call if you can't reach me.
Wait, Anna, let me just write this down. Sabrina and... how do you spell your assistant's name?
That's U-W-E. Uwe.
Got you.
And if you need to talk to somebody about individual products, then you should contact Vittore or his assistant, Thomas.
Ah, what was that again?
Vittore. He's Italian. You spell that V-I-T-T-O-R-E.
OK. And Thomas. That's easy enough.
Right. Finally, Sylvia is responsible for the image of our various brands.
Great. That's very helpful.
Unit 1, Exercise 7. 1. We have 3 main brand values which we try to project in all our internal and external communication. The first is quality. Our customers associate us with the highest quality products. The second is safety. As you probably know, our products are widely seen as the safest on the market. And the third is environmental care, which is a relatively new brand value for us, but one which will become increasingly important in the future. 2.
I'd like to tell you something about our brand values. The first and most important is trust. In a business like ours, customers have to trust us completely, and that's something we can promote through our brand. Then we have innovation. We have always had a reputation for coming up with new products, and we try to emphasise that through our brand. Another key brand value is customer focus. For us, the customer always comes first, and we want to constantly remind both ourselves and our customers of that fact.
3.
Let me just move on to talk a little about our brand values. It will come as no surprise to you that our top brand value is great value for money. That's something we continually communicate in our marketing. The next is fun. Hopefully, that is obvious from our logo and corporate design. Finally, we have honesty. We want customers to feel that we tell them the truth.
Unit 2, Exercise 2.
Well, a postal survey would be quite cheap.
That's true, but I don't think it would be very effective.
Neither do I. After all, every time I get one of those, I usually put it straight in the bin, and the people who do answer usually skip half the questions. I think an online survey would get much better results.
Well, it would be free, which is nice, but I don't think all our customers use our website, actually. They tend to buy our phones in shops, so I'm not sure how many relevant responses we'd get. We may end up with a skewed sample.
What about individual interviews? If we met people, we could show them a prototype and let them examine it. That way they could give a more informed response.
Yes, and would also have a better response rate. So we could either organise a focus group and invite 4 to 6 people to take part, or do a street interview and just stop people on the street and ask them questions. What do you think, Karina?
Well, Both options have their strengths and weaknesses, but to be honest, interviews like that usually cost a fortune. I personally think that a telephone survey is the best. We can look at the user profiles we have and just call members of our target market. You know, parents with young children.
I agree completely. We should definitely focus on our target group.
Yes, but what about the people without young children, like grandparents, who buy the phone as a present for their grandchild?
Good point. It looks like we'll have to be...
Unit 2, Exercise 6.
Inside the market. Greg speaking.
Hi, Greg. It's Heike from Euphony.
Oh, hello, Heike. Good to hear from you. How are things in Germany?
Not too bad. Listen, Greg, I'm calling because we'd like to do a survey for a new series of mobile phones for children, and I'd like you to handle it for us.
Sounds interesting. What type of survey did you have in mind?
We decided that a telephone survey would best fit our needs.
Good. OK, let me just get a pen and we can discuss the details. OK, so what exactly do you need to find out?
We'd like you to find out more about what our British target group expects from a phone like this.
OK, so you want to collect qualitative data?
Yes, but also quantitative. The number of people interested, what they're willing to pay, etc.
All right. What are the most important points?
Price, and what features potential customers would want the phone to have.
And what sort of demographic information should we be collecting?
Just basic information, such as income and education.
Any psychographic details? Should we ask about their attitudes and values towards children, for instance?
That would be interesting information, of course, but to be honest, we don't want to overload the survey. If it's too long, people will just get frustrated. And we want to keep our respondent pool as wide as possible.
Fair enough.
So, could you tell me how long it will take to prepare the survey? And when can we expect to get the survey results?
I'll need to speak to a few colleagues here and then get back to you. Can I give you a call on, say, Friday?
That would be great. And I'll send you an email to confirm what we've discussed.
Wonderful. So, talk to you on Friday.
Unit 3, Exercise 1. The key factors of our cable package are that you get everything you need to connect to the internet and that your connection is faster than anything you can get anywhere else. You can email videos in just seconds instead of minutes or hours. Customers also get free web space and can use our web page design program. And finally, our software automatically scans all incoming emails for viruses. We will be reaching customers through ads on websites and in magazines starting in September. Our product will then be immediately available to customers in major metropolitan areas across Europe. We will guarantee that customers will have all hardware and be able to use our modems within 48 hours of placing an order. We haven't fixed a price yet, but this will be decided in the next week or two. Because our product is in the introduction phase, our pricing model should win us as many customers as possible as quickly as possible. Unit 3, Exercise 11. We are targeting customers who are early adopters of new technology and who are very interested in the advanced, high-speed internet access we provide. Extensive testing shows that we provide the fastest connection in the business due to our cutting-edge technology. Speed of access is the main reason why our product is better than our competitors. Another reason is that we provide every new customer with a free startup package. Unit 4, Exercise 2.
OK,
So tell me what you're looking for.
Well, we want to do something a bit more interesting than sausages and the Black Forest. Most of our market research shows that Germany still has a boring traditional image abroad. As we showed during the World Cup, we have the tourist infrastructure and lots of attractions, but Italy, for example, still attracts far more foreign tourists than we do.
Maybe because of the weather?
That's one reason, I agree. But that's why it's important for us to create a new image. We need to remind people that a holiday doesn't have to be hot to be fun.
Interesting. Tell me more.
Well, we'd like to go beyond the stereotypes. Great composers, the Oktoberfest, white wines. The people who are interested in these things are already coming to Germany. We need to attract new visitors who aren't yet aware of the other side of Germany.
I see. So why do you want to work with us?
Well, we want to work with someone based in the UK. We think that someone from outside will have a fresh perspective and be able to rebrand us better. Every country has its advertising culture, and we want to make sure our ads appeal to people in the UK.
OK. I understand what you're trying to achieve. And if I may say so, I think that you're right. Advertising norms are different in each country, and you need an insider to design an ad campaign with the maximum appeal.
Unit 4, Exercise 7.
As far as traditional channels go, I think they should focus on print media, especially magazines, and possibly the travel sections of some larger newspapers.
That makes sense. Magazines and newspapers often devote an issue to travel, and that would be a good opportunity to highlight Germany. What about TV ads?
I don't think that's a good idea. Just an ad or two will use up almost the entire budget, and we can't afford the repeat exposure that a good ad campaign would need.
That's true. Banner ads, on the other hand, would make sense. People often go online to travel portals like Expedia and Hotwire without knowing where they want to travel to. They just want to go somewhere for the weekend. Seeing our ads would encourage them to check out Germany.
Good point. And what about postcards? I can see those being very effective with a campaign like this. We could have different themes for different venues. Highlight outdoor activities for postcards distributed in gyms, for example.
Yes, and postcards are popular among the 18 to 35 group, which Joys of Germany are targeting. We could also do bus ads in major UK cities.
OK, so I think our task is clear. We need eye-catching images and a good slogan that we can use in a variety of places.